that elects or removes the national officers of the Labour Party, which is NWC. And I'm telling you, Article 13, 1BIV. And again, if there is any sudden vacancy in the national office, it is the National Executive Council that has the right to fill the vacancy. And I'm talking about Article 13, 2BXVI. And if there is a need to discipline any officer of the national level, it is only the National Executive Council that has the right to discipline. And I'm talking about Article 13, 2BXVII. You can check it in the Constitution of the Labour Party. So that people come to arrogate themselves and give themselves and allocate to themselves some position and call themselves, you have the right to call yourself anything. Did you see the Labour Party National Convention elect any of those people that are parading themselves as national officers of Labour? That's why you cannot call them a faction. You cannot call them the national officers of Labour Party. And let me make it clear. The person you introduced me with now, I say it publicly. He has never been the publicity secretary of Labour Party. And you will ask him, please, how did he come to be answering publicity secretary Labour Party? Because I know that no national convention elected him.
Allow us so that we can have, a conversation here. Kenneth Okonkwo, first off, he's questioning your membership of the Labour Party in the first place. He's asking, do you have a membership card of the Labour Party?
No.
What exactly is the situation? And he says buccaneers and predators have taken over the party. Wonder who they are.
You have to really forgive me, but why I call them political clowns is that you can see.
No, but you need to respond to that.
No, that's what I'm saying. You can see that they will make you to laugh.
Right.
What other response? Your co-anchor has just made a statement that even some brilliant lawyers cannot make. How can you claim you suspended somebody and you're claiming he's not a member? Do you suspend somebody who is not a member?
Kenneth Okonkwo, you have the opportunity to clarify.
Now, the Labour Party, led by the chairman of the FCT, as a matter of fact, came to my office to register me with the ward chairman of Gariki and the ward chairman of Mbunano ward. They came to my office here in Abuja.
So you have a membership card?
Membership card in Mbunano ward, and I've gone home. My people are with me.
Okay.
We won our elections, presidential and every election, in my polling unit, in my ward, in my local government.
Okay, so
in my
we can
state.
maximize
polling unit because he raised the hand of the APC governor in Ogun State. No. And he is there talking. He has not told you how he became the publicity secretary because he's not. I put a post to him.
My question is this.
So let him answer it.
No, my answer to you is this. As a child, you can never know how your father was born. That is my answer for you.
If you are a man in Labour Party and you could not win your polling unit, and you're purporting to be the public secretary of your party, which man are you?
Gentlemen, we could spend all night going back and forth, but let's talk about that NEC meeting that held in Bauchi State. Ken, what do you have to say about that? Because that seems to have been held by the Apapa, led faction of the Labour Party.
Good. Well, there was no NEC that held in Bauchi State. What you had is, and I'm not the one who used this word, is the NLC chairman who called them rodents, not me. So what you had is some rodents looking for fish and some animals to peck because
you might have to temper the language so that let's be civil.
What happened in Bauchi? Right. At the same time, the purported meeting is going on in Bauchi. All the chairmen and secretaries of Labour Party, we are meeting in the national office. The chairman and secretaries of all the states are members of the NEC. And if you don't have them, there are about 74 members because they are 36 plus 1. If you don't have them, how did you say you formed a quorum? And let me state it clearly, and I'm talking about Article 13, 2A, composition of the NEC. And Article 23 is very clear of Labour Party Constitution. If you don't have a quorum, you cannot have a meeting. So who and who were there? And talking about Bauchi, the old man that was there parading himself as national chairman, my principal, the presidential candidate, said he doesn't know him. He has not met him.
He's actually quoted as saying that he's forgiven Peter Obi, Abure, and others.
He has forgiven who? What right do you have to forgive you for what? For what offense? Now,
Right.
like I was saying, can you imagine Ebola Tinubu saying he does not know a Sidat Adam? Can you imagine an Atiku saying he does not know an Ayu? And the presidential candidate came out openly and said, I don't know this man. How can I not describe him as a clown?
So let's bring in Arabambi back again and quickly here. The NEC meeting in Bauchi and the comments which Kenneth Okonkwo has just ascribed to the Labour NLC chairman. Speak to us on what exactly this was about, because many had thought that, well, you are moving towards your victory or otherwise at the tribunal if you all come together on the, one union.
Thank you very much. It is an indictment on the part of Mr. Peter Obi to say he doesn't know Apapa. In Nasaba, where we elected him, was Koko, a member of Labour Party then. He was with Bola Tinubu. So it's an indictment about what we are saying. These are people that came to Labour Party to promote ethnic and religious bigotry. You are a presidential candidate. You won our primaries. And you came out to say you don't know the deputy national chairman who was elected in the Akwanga convention. These are the history that he doesn't know. But our own point is this: if POC doesn't know, there is not a presidential candidate. He's not supposed to even go to court in the first instance to claim you're a presidential candidate, because he showed that those of us that elected him, he was not validly elected. Because Okonkwo was not a delegate to Asaba, where we did our NEC. He was not a delegate. He was not even part of us. He was still busy, up with the APC. That one, settled that. If PO doesn't know Apapa, it's quite unfortunate. It's an indictment that he doesn't know what he's saying. He showed that PO doesn't know what he's doing at all for him to have come out there. But nevertheless, because we are leader of the Labour Party, we do not want anything to happen to the case. That was why we have to pardon him, because it is settled in law. When an order is made, whether you like it or not, you are bound to obey that order. They went to Asaba, where a court restrained Abure from parading himself and 4 others. Those 4 people were on the high table in Asaba with PO and Alesoti and the vice president. But we have to pardon them so that nothing will affect that court case. And we are at that statement, not like most of the people that thought we are a bunch of young boys that they can just come and upstage. So we are forgiving PO. He's our candidate, even if he said he doesn't know us. It shows again what is even the issue in the Labour Party. You cannot regionalize Labour Party. Labour Party belongs to Nigerians of all the political zone. So,
okay, Mr. Rambi, very quickly,
we allow them.
Very quickly, just like I asked you earlier, I mean, there are, in some quarters, some believe that all of this is aimed at scuttling Peter Obi's chances at the courts. As a matter of fact, some would even say that maybe there's financial inducement. And the issue of Lamido Apapa trying to withdraw the cases, the Peter Obi cases, from the courts, you want to confirm that and react to some of the points made?
No, we have said that times that number that, that is life from the pit of the head. That is number one. You see, number two is this. You see a lot of them saying we are being sponsored. But all of you are privy and you witnessed the first press conference after the election. It was done by Nabure and Yosha Ayu. The party was not involved. But I speak to the Nigerian today that even a presidential candidate is being sponsored by Atiku. Abure is being sponsored by Atiku. That explains why, technically, do you know we are not challenging Atiku vote in the election petition tribunal? And do they think we are people that doesn't know what we are doing? If in the same election, they declare Bola Tinubu as the winner, they declare Atiku as the second, and Labour Party as the third. And we technically excluded Atiku because they have, an underwritten agreement which they don't want us to know. And that was why you see PO standing firm with Abure, even despite all the indictment. So I tell Nigeria today that this group of people, Abure and even Peter Obi, are being sponsored underneath by Atiku. So we are not being sponsored by anybody.
Let's allow Kenneth to react to this. He says you all have been sponsored.
Well, from his submissions, do I need to tell you again that he's been sponsored? If a man will tell you that he is interested in our winning in the courts, and this is not withdrawing the case, and he's telling in another breath that my principal is working with Atiku, it does not tell you that he is sponsored. They are a department of the ruling party. Look at men who could not contribute anything in Labour Party, and they are flying on jets to go and visit who? Haven't you seen their pictures all over internet? He himself raised the hand of APC governor and supported him to win. He frustrated our producing a candidate in Ogun State, and in Lagos State, our producing the National Assembly candidates, in order to satisfy the yearnings of his paymaster, which is the APC.
Okay.
So the issue here is that how can they break into the national office and wanted to take over the national office? He is absolutely sponsored. And look at what he's saying. My principal is going to reclaim his mandate. That is what they are after. They are after the mandate, trying to frustrate it, and they will not succeed.
Mr. Arabambi, are you still in support of Peter Obi and his case, his attempt to regain what he says is his mandate?
Labour Party is not about Peter Obi, it's about Labour Party. The case in court, we will support all lawful means. Only all lawful means. But all this attempt by Kenneth Ogoko and co. to cause a change of government or interim administration, Labour Party is not in support of that. But we will only stand with PO only on lawful terms. And I want to make it clear, PO did not give Labour Party a dime during the election. No agents were paid. Party officials were not paid. We, as members of NWC, our photograph that we took with him, he has never given us one kobo. So for anybody to say we are flying private jet, now it's another statement.
That's why he went to the party that will be giving him millions.
Not give Labour Party
and he's saying
one
he's not paid, according to him.
Thank you so much. Kenneth Okonkwo, of course, of the Labour Party, and Bayomi Arabambi, the Lamido Apapa faction. Of course, Kenneth Okonkwo belongs to the Julius Abure faction.
Please, it's not a faction.
Thank you very much, both of you. All right.